A woman often places a pair of men's underwear and shoes by her front door. As a single woman living alone, she does this to create the illusion that she has a boyfriend living with her, believing it will deter bad people from targeting her. However, despite these precautions, dangerous things still happen. Recently, Lisa has noticed that the milk in her fridge is diminishing faster than usual. She also sees signs that someone else has been using her toothbrush and even lifting the toilet seat. Initially, she doesn't think much of it until one day she returns home from work to find her door lock has been tampered with, covered in dirty fingerprints. She quickly wipes them off and sets a new passcode, hoping to finally get a good night's sleep. But just as she's about to go to bed, the passcode lock suddenly beeps and the doorknob starts shaking violently. The timid Lisa rushes to check, only to find nothing there except a burnt-out cigarette butt on the ground. Terrified, she immediately calls the police. But they can't open a case based solely on a cigarette butt. Though frightened, Lisa eventually falls asleep. At that moment, a figure emerges from under the bed, covers her mouth and nose, causing her to pass out. He then uses her toothbrush, cleans the bathroom, sets a 4 a.m. alarm, and disappears. The next day, Lisa wakes up with no memory of what happened, feeling only slightly dizzy. Initially, Lisa doesn't think much of it, but the very next day, as soon as she gets home, she hears the sound of the door unlocking. Startled, she nervously opens the door to find her supervisor there to deliver something. She invites him in, but suddenly remembers something and asks how he knew she lived on the 6th floor. Seeing his face looking a bit off, the frightened Lisa rushes to call the police. When the police arrive, they find the supervisor hanging lifelessly from the doorknob. Lisa becomes a suspect and is taken away for questioning, but is eventually released due to lack of evidence. After the supervisor's death, Lisa loses her job. While cleaning her room to move out, she discovers a smart key identical to her own under the cabinet. To figure out whose key it is, she tries opening all the apartment doors in her building. When she reaches the 7th floor, the key actually works. Perplexed, Lisa enters and finds the place seemingly uninhabited for a long time. Lisa tells her best friend who works at a bank about this. Her friend quickly investigates the apartment's bank information and discovers the person makes purchases at the same supermarket every Saturday. To uncover the truth, Lisa and her friend go to the supermarket vicinity, planning to split up and search. However, Lisa notices a passcode lock identical to her own on a resident's door. She tries entering her home passcode, and surprisingly, the door opens. She slowly enters the room, only to witness an even more horrifying scene. This is an excellent suspense film called Door Lock.